Hey everyone, welcome to today's video, and it is London Card Show weekend. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nadine Eve and this is my channel. So this weekend it is London Card Show, and it's the first time that they are doing a Friday. For the first time I'm attending Friday and Saturday. I'm not doing Sunday this time because it's just going to be way too much, but I really wanted to see what the Friday was going to be all about. I just wanted to make a video for you guys who are going to be coming along for the first time, just to get a bit of an idea of what to expect from London Card Show. This is going to be my fourth time going to London Card Show, so to be honest, I feel like I'm still quite new to this whole thing as well. They've just started doing 2 floors at London Card Show, and one whole floor is dedicated to Pokemon. So here's some of the things that you should know if you're attending London Card Show or planning on attending next time. So, what is London Card Show? So London Card Show is an event where you can buy loads of different TCG, from sporting to Pokemon to Star Wars to Yu-Gi-Oh, you name it, they have got it. So London Card Show is currently situated at Sandown Racecourse. I also want to add that parking is completely free. As someone who lives in the East Midlands, I always have to drive to events like this, so the fact that parking is free is just an absolute lifesaver. London Card Show is just getting bigger and better, and in 2026 they have announced that they are going to be hosting at the XL. So the current dates for this weekend are the 9th to the 11th of May. This is the first time that they're doing a Friday, and this is running from 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 8 o'clock at night. The rest of the dates for the year are currently the 15th to the 17th of August, and then the 31st of October to the 2nd of November. So how much is it to go? So the new early access on Friday, which is general admission between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m, is £8.38. Then the general admission for Saturday to Sunday is slightly different. So general admission entry is at 10 a.m. and it is £17.30. If you wanted to enter at 1 p.m, it is £8.90. So it is super affordable if you don't want to get in early, but obviously you've got to bear in mind that there will be lots of people there, and a lot of the good things get swept up quite quickly at some of these events. So there is VIP access, which is £42.50, and this gives you 1 hour early access with a goodie bag, and it also gives you access to the trade night and 20% off of the London Card Show merch. If you want to find out more about tickets and children's entries, I can leave a link in the description below. I'm not going to delve too much into it, but it can be super affordable for you to go. What can you do here other than just spend money? So they do actually have a main stage lineup. This is where they have lots of different talks, they have quizzes. Shelby and Dan host a quiz and they rip packs with the kids, and this is a really nice thing to do if you've got a family. You also might get a free pack of cards out of it, so this is definitely something to keep an eye out for. There's lots of different opportunities for you to take part in. At the Vault X stand, they have done pack battles in the past, and they also have done a design a binder in the kids zone. And I haven't explored too much around Whatnot. If you love live streaming, then Whatnot stand is definitely something worth looking at. They also have a free photo booth that you can go and take some photos in. The last card show that I went to was the first time I actually did this free photo booth, and this time when I'm at London Card Show, I'm really going to be looking out for some of the free things that you can do surrounding London Card Show, so definitely keep an eye out for that video. I'm all about budgets over here on this page, and I just really want to show you guys that you don't have to spend a lot of money to get involved in this hobby. Obviously there is some wonderful cards but also come with a really steep price, but at the end of the day this isn't a hobby that's just about spending money. You need to be able to enjoy it, and actually sometimes it's more fun hunting for those cheaper cards. If you're someone who's starting a collection and you're not too sure where to start, it's always a great place to start with just choosing a Pokemon that you really like. Obviously there are some Pokemon that do come with super expensive cards, i.e. Charizard. It's always fun just to select a couple of your favourite Pokemon and maybe just walk around and see if you can find any cheap cards that are of those. If you're looking for a full art card and you don't want to pay the price of it, maybe consider looking at Japanese or Korean. Obviously depending on what the market's like, sometimes the price is actually cheaper to get a Japanese card. If you want to save money, it's always worth taking a trade binder with you. This is my current trade binder, and I have added up some of the expensive cards that are in here. Currently it's looking at about £130 ish. I'm probably not going to get £130 for the trades. I'm also undecided if I do want to trade everything. If you have a bunch of cards that are maybe duplicates or just cards that you genuinely don't want for your collection, it's always worth taking them along with you because you might be able to get something for them. And sometimes if there's a card that you really particularly want, it's definitely worth it. I use Voltex binders and I absolutely swear by them. I do actually have an affiliate code, so if you guys want to make use of that 10% off, feel free. The code is NaddyNeve and you can get 10% off your first order. If you're someone who gets easily tempted when you're out and about and shopping, it's always worth making yourself a shopping list. Have a little look online for some cards that you are wanting. It's definitely worth looking online for the prices of some of the cards you're looking for. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. But if you go to the card show and you can see that online it is much cheaper than the price that they're asking, it's always just worth chatting to the vendor to see if they can drop their price at all. Obviously, as I'm sure everybody knows, the prices of these cards go up and down all the time. So to definitely save yourself some extra pennies, it's definitely worth knowing some of the prices of the cards that you're going to be looking for. I like to use Poke Collector for registering all of my Pokemon. You can mark off all the cards that you have with ease. I know that there is a lot of different apps for this, but this is one of the ones that I personally like most. Also, websites like Surrey are helpful. You can filter Pokemon cards by the artist, which is something I really like. So for those of you that are also hunting for Yukimori cards, you can find a full list on Surrey. One way you can make sure that you save as much money as you can is bringing packs with you. Sometimes the vendors don't sell for retail price, so I feel like it's always worth picking some up if you want to do some pack battles with your friends. I might try and stop by Smith's on my way to London Card Show today just to pick up some more packs just in case. On that note, it brings us to the end of today's video. If you have any more questions that I haven't covered in this video, please drop them down below. I probably have missed tons of stuff, but over this weekend I am going to be exploring free things to do, as well as obviously doing some card shopping. I'm going to do a separate video on free things you can do at London Card Show. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has been supporting me on my page, especially those of you that take the time to write some really lovely comments. It's just really nice to know that you guys are really enjoying my content and you completely get it. If you do see me floating around this weekend, please be sure to come up and say hello to me. I would love to see what you've been purchasing over the weekend, or if you're not even purchasing at all, if you're just there for the vibes. If you want to see more content like this, please be sure to give us a like and a follow. It would be really appreciated. I'm actually really close to 5k, which is kind of crazy. On that note, I'm going to head off. I've actually got work before I go to London Card Show. So hopefully I will see you guys at Card Show, and hopefully I will see you in another video.